Miedo. Boy, underneath. Triton. Elevates Eros. Hurricane on the run. He's going for it all. Hold on. He's going to fly next. Second row, top row. Asai moonsault. Up until Miedo. Oh, my. Welcome, wrestling fans, to Guerreros Internacionales. Presenta Lucha Libre Mexicana right here in Sierra De Aurora. As we are moments away from the star-studded event, some of the most outstanding professional wrestlers and luchadors from across the Midwest and the world are here for this historic live event. We're at Sierra De Aurora in Aurora. This beautiful ballroom will house a historic live event. We are going to see Penta, Miedo in action. Aero Boy will be here. Triton, Skayde, so many legendary, amazing top flight stars of today and the future are all part of this great lineup. Penta, Miedo, Lucha Underground megastar, hardcore wrestling daredevil, and deathmatch artist Aero Boy also a part of this live event. Also got to include the legendary duo from the Revolution, Lucha Libre Professor Skayde Jr. also a part of this magnificent card. Well, that's not all. We've got a great event featuring some other stars. CMLL top flight superstar, the king of the seven seas, Triton is in the house, as well as CMLL's Mr. Brisa, high-flying Puerto Rican sensation, a daredevil in and of himself. Billy Starr is going to be in action, as well as technical wizard and high flyer Golden Star. Great opportunity to see Del Mal, Mojo McQueen, one of the toughest, most intimidating characters of them all. Slayer, a rock star brawler, future stars like Eros, La Nueva Generación, the super tough dudes, Los Patos, we got Payaso in the house, Gringo Loco, one of the toughest high flyers, who has defied the odds time and time again. He is a major component, a major part of tonight's event as well. We're going to have a great six-match card. Our first singles bout, one fall in this ring, will begin in a moment.
Estamos listos, señores. No se escucha nada, estamos listos. Gente de Aurora, muy buenas tardes. Al referee oficial esta tarde, X Romo. El referee es. Vamos y caballeros con ustedes. Payaso Loco.
Opening battle, Payaso.
Ahí tenemos, señores, a Payaso Loco.
Man known for tricks and surprises. Man, his crowd amped up early.
Una bulla para el payaso, señores. El payaso es. Pero nomás poquito.
Oh, is this the crazy clown or the sensitive one? Oh, he tripped on his way in the ring.
Esto es por parte de los nuevos, señores. Seguimos adelante hoy.
How is he supposed to have a chance of winning if he trips and falls in the ring before the match even starts?
Por el bando de los técnicos, presentamos hoy a Ricky Vidal.
Guerreros Internacionales de Lucha Libre Mexicana. And Ricky Vidal
Por
is
el
booked
bando
for
de los
this
técnicos
match,
esta noche, Ricky Vidal.
carrying the American flag on his side. This is our first match this afternoon. Six-match card, one-on-one. Let's see how Ricky Vidal fares against Payaso
Esta
Loco
lucha pasada a una sola caída sin límite de tiempo. Ready oficial para este combate, el niño hamburguesa. Por el bando de los rudos presentamos a Payaso Loco. En el bando de los técnicos presentamos, él es Ricky Vidal.
No gimmicks needed. Ricky Vidal is not impressed by Payaso Loco, and already the two of them are shouting at one another. Ricky Vidal is accusing Payaso Loco of carrying some sort of a weapon among his baggy attire, which is always a possibility. AJ Romo checking the sleeves very carefully to make sure there are no foreign objects at all to speak of whatsoever. Go up to Ricky Vidal, he would try to beat this man down as quickly as possible to score the win. A hard-hitting, ground and pound, tough warrior of the ring. But Payaso Loco is unpredictable, and I think that Ricky Vidal is tired of playing games in the early going. You know, he wants a serious match with the Clown. The Clown is not going to oblige so easily. And he's giving him dirty looks, apparently, from across the ring. The tricks, the games, the fun, the dancing, the diversions are going to end sooner than later because Ricky Vidal wants a competitive match in this ring this afternoon. And now it's Ricky Vidal who leaves the ring in a lot of anger.
I'm a wrestler!
Well, Ricky Vidal's going to get counted out if he doesn't get back into this ring and face the Payaso man-on-man in this situation. You might want to cover your children's ears. We've got some colorful language already. We didn't even get through the opening match. Contingent of brutal fans that make a lot of noise all night long. And I don't think anyone in this building is on Ricky's side at this point. I think even all of our fans are in favor of the Clown right here. Collar and elbow tie up. Ricky does have a size advantage on the Clown, but the Clown is pretty quick, and he's quick. Takes him down pretty quickly right there. And the Clown is like playing Twister on top of his body. What was that about? Ricky looks like he's been violated.
He pulled the hair.
Well, that could have happened, but I doubt it. We can go back to the replay and make sure. I didn't see it. These false accusations are not going to last long. I don't even think AJ Romo's convinced that there was a hair pull there. Let's see what happens on this sequence. Go behind and then the waist-lock takedown. But the Payaso moved out of the way, and Vidal wanted to score some revenge, but instead he twirled himself on the mat. We're still spinning like a top as Ricky Vidal can't find his adversary. Ricky keeps asking the official what's going on here. He didn't pull the trucks. What are we talking about? You guys didn't even make any contact for there to be a pull of the tights. They lock up again. This time the side headlock will keep in Payaso Loco close to the body. No shoulder tackle there. Neither man goes down, but the Payaso Loco is impressed that he was able to back him up a few feet as Ricky gets a running start. Again they collide, and Payaso Loco again poses and taunts in the general direction of his opponent. He's going that way now. He's coming in this way. Be careful. If he runs full steam ahead, I'm a Payaso. What will happen from here? push-ups? Not quite. I do not think those count. Well, the crunches do. This Payasso's got physical fitness down to a science. Great squatting technique. It's opposed out here at Guerreros Internacionales de Lucha Libre Mexicana. The clown is still running, well, jogging. Now he's just taking a leisurely stroll around the ring. What impact, and Ricky's taking the clown down. Nip-up attempt. He can't get up. Oh, he got some help by the official. I don't know, is that legal? Tripping takedown by Ricky Vidal. And the knee drop will slow down the clown and all of his shenanigans from this point forward. Ojo Loco is draped in colorful polka dots, yellow, I guess you can call them suspenders, red and black high-heeled socks. And in the meanwhile, he has white hair that is spilling over the top of his mask, over his head. Meanwhile, Ricky Vidal is draped in black with blue trim. Uppercut executed very nicely by Ricky Vidal. And the fan favorite is not getting the response he would have desired. And that running strike might have done a little damage right there. He promised before the match, he said to everyone on social media, he was going to kick this man and beat him down so badly that he was going to dominate this match and dominate the whole night just with this one performance. And the Ojo Loco is going to try to go strike for strike against this young man, and I don't know if Ojo Loco has enough power in his arms and his upper body to combat Ricky Vidal in this contest. Just seems like he's limited in this ring, or maybe he's holding back. Did Ricky get tired or what? That's kind of weak. Tap on the gas pedal, because now all these open-handed palm strikes and elbows are taking Ricky down multiple times in this ring. Ojo missed everything by a long shot. And Ricky turns around and hits a backwards mule kick right to the abdomen of Ojo Loco. Shoe untied. He's going for a backslide here. I didn't even know this clown from Mexico City knew any English at all. And the crowd is quiet.
Ahí tenemos al ganador, señores. Eres el Payaso Loco.
What a victory for Ojo Loco to start off Guerreros Internacionales de Lucha Libre Mexicana. Look at the shocked look on Ricky Vidal's face.
Ahí tenemos al Payaso Loco, señores. Eres el ganador de la primera lucha.
Well, the shock and awe of Ojo Loco winning this match and celebrating among a multitude of fans and some very red chairs.
El Payaso Loco. Y el Rey Vidal es...
Clown is running for his life. Back to Mexico City he goes. You didn't win anything. Come on. Get this guy out of here. Ricky Vidal unsuccessful. And at this point, it doesn't matter what flag he carries, he's going to be booed out of this building. Is he allowed to drag that flag on the canvas like that? That's kind of rude. We might have a riot any second now, thanks to Ricky Vidal. He's challenging the young child to fight him right now. Time for the second fall, but it's not going to include a clown. It's going to be this young man. Now he's trying to intimidate children. Where's the referee when we need him? Ricky, get out of here, please. Do us a favor. I could translate that into English, but I think it's obvious. They're saying some very bad things about this guy, and they're pointing to a specific body part. Now, this is not just a fan. This is a super fan. He's got his glasses on. Don't knock him because he's got glasses on. Last time I checked, we don't have anyone from Canada on the Guerreros Internacionales de Lucha Libre roster, but that Canadian flag is on. I'll have to do some research. Ricky Vidal unsuccessful. We got a 6-man tag team bout next. Didn't we already talk about this? You didn't win.
Él es el Borrego. Una bulla para el Borrego, señores. Vamos, caballeros, por delante de los rudos presentamos esta noche a los Patos.
The Ducks.
Tenemos a Pato primero, Pato segundo y Pato tercero. Los rudos. Una bulla para los Patos, señores. Los Patos son...
We have 3 Ducks here, and one of them already got tossed over the top rope to the outside.
Demos la bienvenida hoy a Galáctico King. Un joven que haciendo sus asientos en la lucha libre. Con ustedes, Galáctico King.
Time to see the new generation in action against los Patos, the Ducks.
Damas y caballeros, con ustedes, Galáctico King. Pentágono Junior. Otro de los jóvenes sorpresa en la lucha libre, México. Caballeros, con ustedes, él es Pentágono Junior.
3-on-3, who is the final participant of the new generation?
Esta noche con ustedes. Con ustedes, damas y caballeros, él es el Atómico Junior. ¡Vamos! Atómico Junior. Los Patos. Pato primero, Pato segundo y Pato tercero. Los rudos. Galáctico King. Acompañado esta noche por Pentágono Junior. Y como capitán del mando esta noche, Atómico Junior. Borrego.
We promised some new stars, and we're going to get a chance to see them. The new generation to take on the 3 evil Ducks. And 2 out of the 3 are much more mobile than the third. The third is just sitting around staring at stuff. And I think one of the Ducks is hungrier than the other. This Duck is out of his mind. What have you been feeding these things?
Vámonos, lucha libre. A una sola caída sin límite de tiempo.
All right, one of our Ducks is draped in all black with a yellow bait. Got another one in primarily black with yellow suspenders, red and yellow trim, and a yellow. Whatever happened, everyone's falling apart. Well, one of these Ducks has done some flash dancing of some sort, and now everybody's falling apart. That's not even English, it's Spanish. What is that? They're just quacking. Well, Well, we got Galactic Kid in there against, I guess you got to call him Pato Uno. They collide shoulder to shoulder before Galactic Kid tries to take a chance. Kicks the right arm away. Somersault, and then the arm drag takeover. Galactic Kid trying to use his speed and athletic quickness to keep himself away from the Evil Ducks. Nice head scissors takeover. The Duck takes the fall to the outside and lands all over the place. We are in a ballroom. We've seen some dancing in here before, but I don't think we've ever seen a duck do any break dancing before. I don't know, it looks like a ninja outfit of some sort. Got a new matchup here, Pato Dos versus Atomico Jr., the Dancing Machine. And Atomico Jr., despite his smaller size, is able to run and mow down Pato Dos. Nice cartwheel by Atomico Jr. as he whips the man down with a nice wristlock takeover. Ricochets off the second rope, drags him down again. Atomico Jr. has had experience wrestling a number of athletes across the globe, and his athletic talents being exhibited here. He can wrestle with or without his father and have tremendous success, and he's done so against Payasos in the past. And these very peculiar and unpredictable Ducks might be a nightmare for Atomico Jr. in his future here. The Fighting Ducks don't stay down. They keep getting up, and they keep getting into the faces of the adversaries. All 6 participants from Mexico. The Mexico City conglomerate of Los Patos. Meanwhile, you got Oaxaca, Mexico, represented by Atomico Jr. Now Pentagono Jr. Toluca, Mexico. It's a high cross body press. Pato numero 3. Head scissors, puts down the third of the 3 Ducks. Handspring, backward somersault. Very nicely done. The Patos are the Rudos, but the Rudo fans enjoy that. Jump to world, no! Nice counter by Pentagon. And then the drop kick to the knee. The Duck has found a way to stop all the momentum of these youngsters. And now, Pato Dos pounding on Pentagono Jr. We've got a fight now on the floor. Galactic Kid got chopped by Pato Tres. Pato Uno taking Atomico Jr. by the stage. Dropping the man. Back body drop by Pato Dos. What sort of taunt was that? He just gyrated in the direction of the... Oh, my! Head first into the post, right into the chairs on the near side. Clothesline by Pato Dos to Pentagono Jr. inside of the ring, but the action is spilled to the floor. The first row of fans are seeing a spanking in progress. I know Atomico Jr. is young, but I don't know if he's that young. So on the left-hand side of the screen, Pato Uno and Atomico Jr. going at it. Galactic Kid in the arms, and Pentagono Jr. sent crashing to the outside. Oh my! Galactic Kid press slammed in the chairs in the front row on the far side. Oh my! The Pura Ruda flag has been butt damaged. I hear a lot of quacking, but somehow these Patos are communicating with each other and they're working together to stop the new generation. They're all out of individuals to wrestle here. They're all down and out. I think the Patos have cleared the entire deck. Pentagono Jr. back in the ring. Lucha Libre rules apply to these tag team bouts. One participant from each team is legal at every particular point in time. And what a cradling pile driver that was. Pato Tres the Pentagono Jr. What is going on here? There's a duck on the verge. Oh no! A running duck out of control has forced the other one to straddle the top rope and support. Legs open wide, and the Pato Dos didn't like what he saw. This would be a big-time victory if he could pull it off, but I think the Patos have done damage to themselves, and Pentagono Jr. is a lot worse for wear so far. Oh, man, what a fall that was. We got Ducks complaining about the Rudo fans. Very hot outside, but the action in the ring is even hotter. Chops multiple times to this young man's chest. And he is being victimized at the hands of 3 Ducks right now. Quack 1, 2, and 3. Take your pick. Galactic Kid's had enough. He's trying to fight back. Oh no, almost fell over the top to the floor. Blocks the shot by Pato Uno. Atomico Jr.'s recovered, waiting on the ring apron. I don't even think Galactic Kid is even aware where his legal corner is. Hurricane Rana executed by Pentagono Jr. Flying body attack by Galactic Kid to Pato Dos. Flying arm drag by Atomico Jr. to Pato Uno. Tandem flying body attacks on the outside. Very low kick by Pato Dos. He's got Galactic Kid up. Death Valley driver. He's got the leg hooked, but Atomico Jr. makes the save. Crucifix rolling pinning attempt. That's it. The new generation have defeated the Ducks. Unless they got to defeat the team captain. I think one of the Ducks has been eliminated. Is Duck number 1 the legal man? Is he the captain? Pentagono Jr. kicks Pato Uno to the outside. Racing drop kick by Pato Tres to Pentagono Jr. Drop kick to the back of the spine. Stands on top and delivers a nice wrist lock takeover. Oh, wow! Modified Chinga Destroyer right there, and Pentagono Jr. has eliminated Pato Tres.
Los ganadores de esta lucha, ellos son los técnicos. Atómico Jr., Galáctico Kid y Pentágono Jr., los técnicos.
Although Pentagono Jr. took a lot of falls in that match, somehow he scored the winning fall to cement it all.
Los aplausos, señores, para los ganadores, los técnicos. Dice la mala ruda.
What will be of that Duck?
3 minutitos aquí a los técnicos para que se tomen fotos los niños. Seguimos informándoles, señores, que por ahí están los tacos también, los argentinos, oaxaqueños, elotes, tacos, guaraches, bambazos. Para la gente que gusta disfrutar algo de la comida, ahí están ellos para servirles la comida feliz, señores. ¿Qué dicen los rudos?
Man, stick around, we got a big tag team out next.
Vamos a presentar
on their way to the ring right now.
El Bad Bunny. Los rudos de esta noche. El Son Grayson y Bad Bunny, los rudos. Pues gracias, los señores. Bad Bunny, el Son Grayson, los rudos. Furia Roja.
Opponents for these two tonight, as top flight competitors with championship credentials locally, will test this new tag team out. Furia Roja. One of the members.
Vamos y caballeros con ustedes. Él es Furia Roja.
This is Guerreros Internacionales de Lucha Libre Mexicana and Furia Roja, one of the two members of the opposition for the Super Tough Dudes. It's American-style professional wrestling mixed with Lucha Libre in this matchup. One of the Dragons, high-flying sensation, with Mexico experience to boot. The Japanese, young athlete,
Bienvenidos a la noche.
is in the house. Afternoon spectacular. Tag team match.
Vamos caballeros, esta noche presentamos por el lado de Storm Grayson, acompañado por Bad Bunny, a Furia Roja, acompañado por Golden Dragon.
So individually, Storm Grayson was at one time a tag team partner for Furia Roja as part of Las Furias. It was a mass versus mass match in which it was Ray Furia who was unmasked to be revealed as Storm Grayson after all. So there's a lot of history that exists between Furia Roja and Storm Grayson inside of a professional wrestling Lucha Libre environment. Pat Monix, the newest out of these four athletes. A lot of talent inside of the ring, a lot of charisma, a bit of a risk taker himself. And one thing is for certain, he's been training hard and he wants to test his skills against a multiple-time champion, not just in the Midwest, but he's also traveled throughout parts of Mexico with championship gold. And it's interesting for this young local athlete to get an opportunity like this. But the Super Tough Dudes, the STDs, they're a little peculiar inside of that ring. Their attire says it all. Phone numbers and derogatory potential statements, but I guess these two are not at all fazed by what fans think of them inside of the ring. And thus far, it has been a very clean match in the ring so far between these two to start things off. Throughout parts of Mexico and Japan, Furia Roja and Golden Dragon respectively have impressed crowds. They have generated a lot of respect and a lot of talk in the Lucha Libre world, and they continue to have stellar matches throughout this year, 2017. Guerreros Internacionales de Lucha Libre Mexicana features some American pro wrestling stars, but they can also lucha just like the masked men in this match. Flying springboard arm drag and then the back elbow smash. Pat Monix trying to maintain the control, and he's staying confident, and he has gone move for move with Golden Dragon, and he has managed to force the man down a number of times. Tags don't have to be made in order for a body to leave the ring. As a matter of fact, as soon as Golden Dragon leaves the ring under the bottom rope, Furia Roja can legally enter on behalf of his team to participate in the match next. This is a one-fall tag team match as Monix takes a breather on the outside. this will be a grudge match right here between these two. There is a history that exists, as these two have fought in mass versus mass matches and in grudge matches in the past. Well-timed pump handle kick, and that's Grayson's go-to signature move, that running neck breaker, and he hit it early on Sierra De Aurora for a near fall. Storm Grayson, Pat Monix, for a while, were relying on the advice of other individuals for mentorship so that they could get better in the ring. But now they are going on their own as a tag team, and they've been doing some impressive things as of late. Double team fist drop, they refer to that as fisting him, and that's a very derogatory term of, well, placing your fist in a particular part of the body. I don't want to even talk about it, but in particular, the fist was falling onto his head. Don't get it twisted. The man from Juarez, Mexico, is having some issues here as he just absorbed a double team drop kick. The STDs, the super tough dudes, Los Papacitos from the Virgin Islands. Something leads me to believe that when they claim that they're from the Virgin Islands, look at the back of those tights. I mean, I think that spells slut, but okay. Before I state more of the obvious. Sierra De Aurora muscles himself out that submission. But Storm Grayson almost got a win right there. La Tormenta, the Storm, is a flurry of offense waiting to happen at any moment. Very hard to combat these two, especially considering that both men are considerably over 6 feet tall. But their style in the ring is different. And their personalities and characteristics are very peculiar. And while Sierra De Aurora and Golden Dragon are very business-minded in that ring, wanting to win matches for the fans on behalf of the Technicos, you can tell Sierra De Aurora expensed a lot of energy before he hit that Bulldog smash and put back Monix face first on the mat for a moment. Tag has been made. Here's Golden Dragon returning back into the ring. Might be cinching him in for this. Nice snap suplex. Might have him here. But AJ Romo counts the 2. Golden Dragon has used the ropes to do some amazing flying body attacks in the past. He usually likes to bounce off the ropes repeatedly to try to confuse his opponents before he lands his flying body attack. Nice double team move here. The drop hold and then the drop kick. Storm Grayson checking very closely to see if he needed to rush in and break up the pinning attempt to save the match for his team. Sierra De Aurora also very well known for his neck breakers, his ground and pound, and his striking inside of the ring. And there's one thing that's for certain, all 4 of these men, if need be, will take flight. They are not afraid to use their bodies as weapons and torpedoes to attack their opponents from any and all directions. Golden Dragon ducks, both men on opposite sides, with a double clothesline, puts both men down, and Monix tried to vault himself towards the corner, but he went in the wrong direction towards Sierra De Aurora instead, and this is going to give Golden Dragon some additional time to find his partner and make a tag. It's a race right here. Tag has been made on both sides. Grayson with the forearm smash. And Sierra De Aurora keeps getting up each and every time, trying to get out of this move right here, over the shoulder of Storm Grayson before connecting with the side kick. Up kick does some damage. Staggers Grayson. Then the clothesline, and Sierra De Aurora. This man is full of fire and determination and passion every time he's in that ring. It's like he's fighting for his life in there. Wow. Nasty pickup. And then almost a Falcon type bomb right there. Missile dropkick by Golden Dragon. And watch this. Monix tries to springboard. Elevates over the top of the leapfrog. And then a face-first plunge right there. This could be it. And Sierra De Aurora barely makes the save before the referee could start the upward ascent of the count. Very competitive environment in this tag team bout. As part of Guerreros, Internacionales de Lucha Libre Mexicana. And at some point down the road in these men's careers, they want to be in the main event featured attraction. They don't want to be in an opening match scenario. But all sorts of flying body attacks and falls. And over again, one blower. There's the death drop by Golden Dragon. And there it is! Golden Dragon and Sierra De Aurora have defeated the STDs. Right here. As part of this live spectacular.
Furia Roja y Golden Dragon, los técnicos.
Very impressive victory for Sierra De Aurora on Golden Dragon. And one thing is for certain, once they were able to knock one of the members of the STDs to the floor, they were able to double team the other man, and they were able to hit almost a pair of finishers back to back in order to score the win. And there is an offering here by Golden Dragon and Sierra De Aurora to have a handshake here. And I think all four of these men do respect one another's skills, even though careers have been altered as a result of previous matches between very exciting action is part of this afternoon match spectacular. Golden Dragon, Sierra De Aurora are winners right here for Guerreros Internacionales de Lucha Libre Mexicana. We'll be back with a six-man tag team match.
Con ustedes, el traidor.
Six-man tag team action, a family rivalry, a battle in the past that has involved a lot of
Damas y
champions.
caballeros, con ustedes, él es el traidor.
Outside talents from around the world to compete in this multiple-man, six-man tag team bout right here. The arrival of the Rudos for this match number 4 of the evening.
They see me rolling, they hate it. Tryna catch me riding dirty, tryna catch me riding dirty.
Estrenando nuevo equipo de lucha libre.
They gon' catch me riding dirty.
El
So it ain't easy to be seen when you stand in the TV screen. She like Coco, next to the PlayStation.
Damas y caballeros, seguimos presentando esta noche. Él es Póngame. Seguimos directamente desde México. Mr. Brisa.
CMLL's Mr. Brisa joins Libre and Triton in the six-man tag team encounter.
Mr. Brisa.
Now we await the arrival
Damas y
of
caballeros, por el
three
nombre de los técnicos
more
presentamos. Tenemos a Ojo Blanco. Ojo Blanco.
Luchador from the West Coast of Los Angeles, California. Joins Midwest Pro Wrestling right here. Guerreros Internacionales de Lucha Libre.
Bienvenido a Aurora. Él es Ojo Blanco. El halcón oriental.
Former Eldex Heavyweight Champion. Runs versus Ojo Blanco in this six-man tag team match. Got a tremendous stare down going on between Halcón Oriental, Libre, and Triton, as well as Mr. Brisa.
El atómico.
side, putting him right in front of the first row fans. Fireman's carry, pick him. Head first into the post. Goes Ojo Blanco. And head first off the stage goes Atomico. Triler continues his attack on the outside of Halcón Oriental. Mr. Brisa's got a chair. Oh, he threw it right into the face of Ojo Blanco. Chopping the daylights out of Atomico on the right-hand side of the screen. The match has gone out of hand early. 6 Rudos in this 6-man tag team match. Who's the most evil out of these 6? Clotheslines everywhere. And now, Mr. Brisa with the chair again as he whips it downwards onto Halcón Oriental on the mat below. Lots of intensity, a lot of energy being expensed in the early moments here. But the damage has already been done to Atomico. He is very hesitant to get back into this ring for obvious reasons. Triler sent for the ride. Drop kicks Halcón Oriental right off the chair onto the mat below. These Rudo fans are bloodthirsty, that's for sure. They love to see this action, and they cheer it on every single time. Now goes Atomico, courtesy of Libre with the drop kick. And Triler celebrating that one because he knows his father's suffering right here. Even before Ojo Blanco could get in the ring, he had that middle rope kicked up right between his legs, and he cannot be walking very well after that. Mr. Brisa on the run with a spinning heel kick, and then knocked Ojo down badly. Very dominating 6-man tag team advantage by this trio. Rudo team number 1 doing all the damage right here. Halcón Oriental trying to restrain Triler, but got attacked from behind by Mr. Brisa. Mr. Brisa with a lot of lower body and upper body strength and size and girth. And he can suffocate opponents by himself, but he's got that heavyweight boxing and also soccer background that Libre carries. Devastating left arm lariat right there. This is an impressive alliance, and they're doing a lot of damage to the former LMX champion right here. To the ropes he goes, up in the air, back body drop. And Halcón Oriental is laid upside down, and he's hurting bad. Now, incidentally, this is all illegal on behalf of the Rudo team number 1. Low blow by Atomico to try Lord, but he forgot about Libre. Mr. Brisa places Atomico in the corner. This could be bad news. Rolling body attack to the head of Atomico, and he's been rocked badly. Total domination thus far. Ojo Blanco outnumbered 3 against 1 right here. Brisa, Triler, Libre have all cornered Ojo Blanco from one corner to the next. Running attack, the splash by Triler. But he is being instructed by Libre and Brisa to set him up again. Oh, wait a minute. Triler missed. Flew to the outside. Oh, wow. Oh, Blanco got out of the way of the full Nelson. Libre chopped Mr. Brisa by mistake. Double cross body block. One fall to a finish. Oh, Blanco set it up. Good attack on it outside here. Oh, Blanco's losing his spine. Libre and Atomico going at it. Head first into the post goes Triler. Sierra De Aurora is probably going to have to close early because of all this violence. This is insanity. It's supposed to be a ballroom dancing floor, not a war zone. Oh, no. Again. The chop to the chest. Right in front of the Rudo fans. What did he hit him with? in with some sort of a rattle right there. Oh my! All the way in the crowd, 4 rows of chairs down. This is too violent for words. What a mess! Tri-Lord to the post. What a mess! They're by the DJ booth now. This is turning into the most violent match yet tonight, today, maybe ever. Oh my! Inverted sideways. Back body drop. Head to head with a chair. Alcon Oriental is crowned Mr. Brisa. Drop kick by Ojo Blanco sends Tri-Lord to the outside of the ring. The legal participants in the ring are now, wait a minute, Atomico with the low blow to Funebre. And we said there were 6 Rudos in this, but I didn't know it was going to get to this extent. Alcon Oriental booting down everything he sees. It's a 2-on-1 attack in the ring. Ojo Blanco and Atomico paired off with Funebre on the outside. It's Alcon Oriental and Tri-Lord on the outside. 1-on-1. That dropkick sends Funebre into the corner in the ropes. Look at the power of Alcon Oriental, easily carrying Tri-Lord all over the place, battering, ramming both men fall on top of each other. Mr. Brisa doesn't know what planet he's on. He got sent into all those chairs. We still have chairs upside down around here. They're trying to round up the troops so they can keep the advantage alive in their favor. The exhaustion is forced to reset. Now, we're back to a 6-man tag team environment. Single leg takedown by Brisa. Alcon Oriental ducks down. Brisa tries to fly over the top. Nice counter into an arm drag. And he muscled him down that time to Mr. Brisa. And Alcon Oriental trying to defend himself just fell backwards onto his back. Drop kick sends Alcon Oriental to the outside. Now we have action on the outside, paired off, but now inside of the ring, this is the battle we need to watch. Oh, Blanco trying to get some sort of a submission or a pinning attempt, crucifix style, on a Funebre, but Tri-Lord breaks it up. Hard to keep track who's on what team, considering how many Rudos are involved. But Tri-Lord is in there with Ojo Blanco at the moment. Up in the air. Nice snapping head scissors takeover executed by Tri-Lord Ojo Blanco. Right here, it is Chicago against Los Angeles in this battle. Nice counter by Tri-Lord, sending the California native to the outside. And Tri-Lord might take flight here, but the timing isn't right, and he sees his nemesis in the ring. It's the rivalry renewed, father against son, right here at Guerreros Internacionales, Lucha Libre Mexicana right here. Strike for strike, who will be the one standing when this is all said and done? Right now it's Atomico. Rolls over the top of his son. Nice arm drag takedown. A sideways attack, the wrist lock takeover by Atomico to Tri-Lord, but Funebre interjects and tries to attack the right arm and wrist. Drop kick to the left knee, that did damage to Atomico. And there's a drop kick to the chest cavity of Atomico, sending him rolling to the outside. The 6-man tag team match is one fall. First decision will decide it. Tried for the leapfrog, almost didn't clear that pathway, and Funebre's been kicked to the outside. Alcon Oriental, a flying attack, head to head, and down goes Funebre on the outside. Oh, there's plenty of Rudos, guys. You're cheering for all 6 of them. Oh, Blanco gonna take flight, and he dives, and he grazed an attack right there to Alcon Oriental on the outside. But isn't that his partner? I think he hit his partner. Oh, Blanco holding his head in a lot of pain right here. Ojo Blanco, the weakest of them all. Flying body attack and a cross body block by Atomico de Funebre. Is Brisa gonna fly next? This could be catastrophic. He's going for all. Oh my! He definitely knocked out 4 out of the 5. Even the drums are falling. This referee has lost total control. We've got a fight down the block and around the corner. Oh, he threw him into the bar. Are the drinks half price yet? This is a mess. What did he hit him with? The garbage can? Oh, Knight into the stage again. Into the post goes Triton. Oh, what a chop by Brisa to Ojo Blanco. It's all over town. How do you keep track of this madness? Knee lift sends Mr. Brisa into the crowd. Oh my! Again! We're trying to pick up the 7-10 split out here. Triler being double teamed right here, or was he? We've got a lot of bodies and debris all over the place.
Bueno, señores, por ahí nos informa el borrego que todos los luchadores están descalificados, ¿ok? Eso vino a decirme el borrego. El borrego es... Yo no sé por qué aquí el borrego es la máxima autoridad, señores. El borrego es la máxima autoridad, así que él es el que decide qué se hace arriba del ring, señores.
A 6-on-1 attack is going to go down right here. Here's the pickup and the double atomic drop. After that fight, I wanted to see a winner, not a double disqualification.
Fuerte el aplauso para los luchadores, señores, y los descalificaron por no tomar medidas. Por tomar medidas extremas, señores. Si los luchadores...
Still 2 more matches this evening. Semi-final match, 6-man tag team war. 2 out of 3 falls, and all goes down next. Get ready for the live action of this rock and roll brawler. Players in the house. Look at it. Internacionales de Lucha Libre. This is the semi-main event 6-man tag team 2 out of 3 falls match. The king of the band, Mojo McQueen. Slick Slayer in this 6-man tag team 2 out of 3 falls match. This is a very intimidating sight. 6'4", 6'5", 230 plus pounds. Doesn't.
Damas y caballeros, seguimos. Esta... ¡Skayde!
The professor of Lucha Libre, Skayde, is here to join the Eros of Revolution in this 6-man tag team war.
La República Mexicana, Estados Unidos, el Internacional, Skayde. representándole pactada de 2 a 3 caídas sin límite de tiempo. Por el mando de los rudos, presentamos a Skayde, acompañado hoy por Mojo McQueen. Y como capitán del mando, el internacional, Skayde. Por el mando de los técnicos, presentamos al doble de David Bisbal. Con ustedes, acompañado hoy también de Puerto Rico, él es Brisa. Y como capitán del mando, GPA.
And I would say going into this match, GPA, Billy Starr, and Golden Star have an advantage just in the fact that they've teamed up before. So this is a very peculiar trio. McQueen, Slayer, and Skayde. I don't think I'd ever think that I'd see those three together on the same side, working together to do anything. Here's a great matchup. 2 technicians of the ring, GPA and Skayde. You're talking about the professor and a man that is growing in popularity and in terms of skill as well as experience. Skayde has had great experience in the past. Just imagine his past 24 hours, what they must have been like wrestling in California, then coming straight here to wrestle in the Chicagoland area for this 6-man tag team match. And then there's even a nightcap later he's participating in it as well. But right now it's Skayde against GPA, and these two are going move for move in this ring, but Skayde's going to try to dictate the tempo and maybe teach GPA a few new tricks. Running shoulder tackle puts GPA down on the mat. There have been a lot of battles in the past between GPA and Skayde in multiple man tags. And at times, Skayde's gotten the better of them with submissions, and GPA has been very, very adequate and appropriate with his strikes. And Slayer trips on his way into the ring. Now this is a matchup that might favor Mojo McQueen quite a bit. These two have competed over championship gold in a number of alternative universes and other organizations. Well, we're gonna see a unique matchup here. Slayer to go at it for GPA. Or will Billy Starr or Golden Star interject? Gotta pin the team captain too. Score the immediate fall to give your team an advantage. Winning the first fall means so much because it gives your team an advantage, and it ultimately means you have some leverage, you have some room to breathe going into the next potential fall. McQueen telling Slayer, take your time. Billy Starr's very quick and agile, and you can match him move for move. Grabbed the hold of his wrist and then hip tossed him with ease. Slayer has a significant size edge on Billy Starr in this particular matchup. Billy Starr from Puerto Rico is a daredevil of the ring. This man will fly off balconies. He will try diving attacks that no one would ever dream of taking. Billy Starr has wrestled some incredible classics against his arch nemesis, Skayde Jr. But Skayde is a part of this match, and it's very possible during this match we might get an opportunity to see their interaction this Internacionales de Lucha Libre ring. Billy Starr seems to be favoring that right arm and shoulder a little bit. And Slayer's going to try to trip him down. But Billy Starr flips upside down, back to his feet. Slayer with a powerful pickup. Billy Starr counters. Trying to flip his way to victory, but it didn't work. Double leg takedown. Slayer trying to fold both ankles behind Billy Starr. Skayde has taught Slayer and Mojo McQueen some strategies, some cheat sheets, some tactics for him to get an advantage. And one thing is for certain, if you attack Billy Starr at his weakest points, his ankles, he might just submit. And that would mean one fall advantage for the Rudos in this semi-main event. Billy Starr powers out of it. And now he's going straight after Slayer on the outside, but Slayer immediately rolls back in. Slayer wrestling a smart battle here. He does not want to try to test Billy Starr on flying dives. That would not be smart. Golden Starr, a very experienced high flyer. And he has had experience in the ring against McQueen before. Places his takeover by Golden Starr to the bigger man. That cannot be easy. Slingshot from the outside to the inside with the arm drag takedown. Golden Starr with two quick takedowns has put McQueen to the outside, but McQueen grabbed a hold of that chair. But Skayde's back inside of the ring. Breaking around up, but then Slayer interrupts that momentum swing, and now Slayer and Skayde and Mojo want to work together as a trio. Billy Starr's re-enter the ring. Golden Starr takes the fall to the outside. 3-on-1 attack is now focused on Billy Starr right here. Easily the smallest member of the Technicos in this six-man tag team match. Pinning attempt here. Where's the official? The official trying to rule out which member of which team is legal in this match, as there are too many bodies in the ring right now before he can administer a count. GPA took a lot of abuse. He's on the outside. Billy Starr is still the focal point, the target of a multi-man attack in the ring. Huge high vertical suplex attempt. About ready to kick some fixtures in the ceiling down. Skayde stops Golden Starr from re-entering. And McQueen literally buries Billy Starr into an early grave right there. Slayer chopping GPA on the outside. Watch out. Big time back body drop. Billy Starr trying to get out of that ring. 3-on-2 now. Golden Starr and GPA in the ring at the same time, but they didn't see each other. Golden Starr got crowned by the right leg of Slayer as it crashed down on his head and skull. GPA is in a number of vices here. Bow and arrow stretch, ankle lock submission. Bruno shouting at Golden Starr on the outside here. And a drop kick by Slayer has put down GPA. The academic standard. The talented and gifted warrior in the ring with all the technical prowess to prove it. McQueen going for the submission here. Will they get it? Fans are getting louder. And Billy Starr might be moments away from tapping out. It's too much pressure for him to take. He might pass out from this shot. GPA, Golden Starr sent crashing to the floor. We got Slayer on the right against Golden Starr. Meanwhile, McQueen still in the ring trying to suffocate Billy Starr. Head first to the post. Goes Golden Starr on the outside on the floor. Skayde leaves GPA alone for Slayer to attack, and they have now switched opponents. Again, Golden Starr to the post, and GPA's ricochet, and just ricocheted off that side beam supporting the two ring posts onto the floor below. Billy Starr, sunset flip, and Mojo McQueen powers out of it. Slayer press slams Billy Starr over his shoulders down onto the canvas back first. And now Slayer is climbing all the way to the top. Big time splash. This is academic. How many bodies do you need? Billy Starr is out from the count.
Ellos son los rudos. Skayde, Mojo McQueen y Skayde. Los rudos y el borrego.
A very dominant first ball victory for the Rudos, and now they have a huge advantage at this point. Rockstar Brawler, the intimidating, spellbinding monster of the ring, Mojo McQueen, the king of the bad, and the professor of all Lucha Libre, of all of the current, past, present stars. You're talking about Skayde right there. Also, the future of pro wrestling and Lucha Libre. What an excellent, excellent instructor he is. And obviously, GPA and Golden Star might see that Billy Starr is out. They might have to wrestle the remainder of this match 3-on-2 at this rate. Rudos are celebrating early. They did not win the second fall yet. They only won the first.
Vámonos, señores, segunda caída.
Billy Starr, the weakest of the trio. Why is he starting on behalf of his team? I will never know.
El saludo para de la barra, señores.
Wow, both sides of the rims of the boots of Skayde crashing against the side of the skull of Billy Starr. Why is Billy Starr starting the second fall? That automatically puts that at a huge disadvantage. Two boots put down Billy right there. Golden Star on his knees right here. Billy Starr did leave the ring, so Golden Star can legally enter for his team right now. Drops down, and then easily McQueen and Skayde force him onto his back. Another upwards kicking strike, an elusive strike, but effective nevertheless. GPA against three men right now, and even GPA against these odds doesn't stand a chance. Not for the short term or in the long term. And the fans are very concerned that GPA could suffer a fall that could end it for the Technicos right away. And you can sense the confidence of Mojo McQueen. It's off the charts knowing they have a lead. And his partners are all agreeing with him, and they're all on the same page. There's nothing like it right here. This is the semi-main event, Guerreros Internacionales de Lucha Libre. It's Sunday afternoon, June the 4th, as GPA takes the fall on the near side, between the middle and top rope to the outside. You might as well count the man out. He might not have anything left. Skayde goes after Billy Starr again, the weakest member of the trio on the opposite side, but they're all getting weaker as the match goes along. Running clothesline and then another one. McQueen getting ready to gyrate and strike. Watch out. Oh my! Head first onto the floor. In the side beam. Hurricane run on Skayde. By springboard arm drag. But Slayer elbows Golden Star to the side. Billy Starr against Slayer right here. Now against Skayde at the same time. Second rope, top rope, upside down, and he takes both men off their feet. They're going for it all! Watch out! Two flying body attacks on the outside. Billy Starr connects on a Skayde. Down goes Slayer. Courtesy of Golden Stars. What effort in this second fall, and McQueen tries a cheap shot, but GPA knocks him down. McQueen's by himself. He caught GPA in midair. What power by this man. Watch out. No, the counter. Crucifix. He got the pinfall, McQueen. They won the second fall. They've evened it up. The fights for championships, the insane competition, and suddenly the Technicos are bouncing back here, and they're fighting it out like their lives depend on it. And McQueen is in no hurry to get back in the ring yet without his partners.
¿Qué dicen los técnicos?
I think McQueen says he's
¿Qué dicen los rudos?
I do not believe so.
¿Qué dicen los técnicos, señores? ¿No se escuchan? ¿Qué dicen los rudos? Técnicos. Rudos. Rudos. Técnicos.
International six-man tag team match right here. The Barrio del Tepito in Mexico. Skayde the Professor still has one more fall to work with than this one. Puebla Mexico Slayer.
Vamos, señores, tercera y última caída.
Guerreros are not out yet, but right now they have lost their lead, and that's a problem.
Tercera caída.
GPA from the Ivy Leagues, Pichuacon, Mexico's, Golden Star, Puerto Rico's Billy Star, International six-man tag team semifinal. Guerreros Internacionales de Lucha Libre, Mexicana right here. And they take their toughest and best warrior, their most versatile one, and they have him in the ring first against Billy Star. And there's a lot of strategy being discussed right now as to what makes most sense going into this third and deciding fall. Remember, Skayde and Billy Star at one time were a team, no longer. Billy Star does not trust Skayde anymore. Dropped down, but got right back to his feet. Trying to intimidate the man, but he landed on his feet. Look at all these upwards and downward somersaults, and he still took down the Professor Skayde off of his feet. Gotta keep your eyes open in the back of your head. You never know when Slayer and McQueen will attack. Billy Star off the top rope, flips with the chains, and again takes down Skayde. What acrobatic skill and excellence and accuracy Billy Star presents in this ring. Drop kick sends Skayde to the outside. Now remember, GPA pinned McQueen in the second fall. Can it happen again? Nice DDT counter. Well done by GPA. He's gonna fly! High flying attack on a Mojo McQueen on the floor. Slayer turns around, cross body block by Golden Star to Slayer. Slayer over the top on a both McQueen and GPA on the outside. Fans shouting at Skayde here. Golden Star! Tope Codillo over the top on a 4-man on the outside. Billy Star was not one of those men. Drop down by Billy Star, swing and a miss. Both men collide, but Billy Star had the momentum. He swung harder, and Skayde had to power out. It's a toss-up right here. Who's gonna get the third and final fall now that it's down to these two? Oh my! Face first planting drop, and Billy Star's been devastated. Maestro cradle into an ankle lock. Billy's tapping. It's over. It's tap out. That's it. So the unorthodox trio of McQueen, Skayde, and Slayer get the third and deciding fall after all. And they did it on the
Y los
weakest
ganadores de esta
technical
lucha, señores,
impact.
ellos son los rudos. Slayer, Mojo McQueen y el Internacionales Skayde.
Very explosive matchup there, but only one team could win. The Rudos score falls 1 and 3
Vamos a
en
pedirle ahí
route to their
a Billy
victory
Starr
here
que se lo
tonight.
regala. Los rudos, los rudos, los rudos.
Big victory for Skayde in this six-man tag team match, the semifinal match of the night, but we still have the mega main event. Penta is next.
Bueno, señores, vamos a dar la bienvenida hoy al referee oficial para este combate, el niño hamburguesa.
Lucha Libre Mexicana, Sunday afternoon, June the 4th.
Damas y
Main
caballeros,
event
ustedes
time,
ya lo
Sierra De
conocen.
Aurora. It goes down right now.
Skayde Jr.
The Omex champion, Skayde Jr. Main event, Guerreros, Internacionales, Lucha Libre. And this Rudo team is as strong as ever.
Damas y caballeros, en el cuadrilátero, él es Skayde Jr.
Skayde Jr. has been literally unstoppable since winning the Omex Championship earlier this year in late January. And now 5 months later, he's in a tremendous main event featured attraction with the likes of international worldwide sensations and stars.
Damas, el Gringo Loco.
You're talking about a man who's defied the odds on more than one occasion. Gringo Loco is back, and he is one of the best of the best in all Lucha Libre. This man has tested the likes of Super Crazy beyond his own physical limits. This man will take chances, a daredevil of the ring, and these two are the ideal for the alliance in this main event featured attraction. What firepower exists in this main event? They've been chanting for it all night. Zero Miedo, no fear. One of the Lucha brothers from the rebellion. He's here in Aurora, Illinois, for Guerreros Internacionales.
Damas y
The Lucha
caballeros,
Libre.
la
The
bienvenida
main event
hoy
is here, and it's time to introduce
Cero Miedo.
Penta, El Zero Miedo. Camera phones are blazing because this is the main event, and it's the most talked about main
Vamos
event.
arriba, señores. Damas y caballeros, con ustedes, el Penta, Cero Miedo.
What an anchor to this trio! Even if they're the Rudos, you gotta consider this trio the ultimate in terms of having the advantage in this main event. This man's known for hitting flipping pile drivers, package pile drivers, diving stops,
De la empresa Guerreros,
flying attacks, a ground and pound expert, a
Demos la
true
bienvenida
evil
hoy
force
con
in this world.
ustedes, Eros.
And now we patiently wait the arrival of the technical specialist. What an awesome opportunity for this young man to Miedo in the main event. Eros against some of the very best in the Midwest and the world right here. What will happen with Eros as the lock-up potentially with Lucha Underground megastar and champion Penta Cero Miedo. That would be an incredible matchup for him. Can he hang with one of the best in all of Lucha Libre? But that's not all. He's got two excellent superstar, all-star tag team partners in this main event.
Directamente desde el Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre, el amo y señor de los 7 mares, Triton.
King of the Seven Seas, CMLL's Triton, a high flyer, death-defying artist of the ring. You would never ever see CMLL against Triple A, but what you're getting a chance to see now. This is gonna be amazing. This is the main event that everyone's talking
Damas y
about.
caballeros,
And their partner, a hardcore deathmatch specialist and a high flyer and a risk
Damas y
taker
caballeros,
himself.
Guerrero
Has been waiting
Estrella.
and jumping at the bit to have this opportunity in this main event featured attraction.
Aero
Aero Boy,
Grandes giras por el Japón, México, Estados Unidos. Ahora sí nació de Chicago con ustedes. Él es Aero Boy.
don't underestimate him. He can go 100
Damas y
miles
caballeros,
an
esta
hour.
lucha pactada de
And
todas
that
las
man
caídas
has
y
something
límite
to
de tiempo.
prove. And he wants
En
to
el nombre
prove
de
it
los
against the
rudos,
best
con
of
ustedes,
independent
Skayde
and wrestling.
Jr.
Lucha Libre and more.
A una sola caída sin límite de tiempo, señores. Bueno, tenemos también por mando de los rudos al Gringo Loco. Como capitán del bando esta noche, con ustedes, el Penta, Cero Miedo. Por el banco de los técnicos presentamos a Eros, acompañado esta noche por el rey de los 7 mares, Triton. Y como capitán del bando, Aero Boy.
Check that stare down out. Penta Cero Miedo.
Iniciamos.
So here we go. Main event. And Penta Cero Miedo wants to start this match against Triton. Here we go. This building is gonna get unglued when this happens. Two of the most well-decorated and top-flight stars are about to square off here. And there's a fair share of fans that support Triton in this issue, but the Rudo fans know who they want to win. Guerreros Internacionales de Lucha Libre Mexicano. A main event unlike anything else we've ever seen. Stare down is impending. And the taunt right there in his face. Leapfrog by Triton. Forget that. That's the difference maker. His strikes are intense. The end of Triton earlier. Oh, he flipped to his feet. What balance by this man. Wrist to wrist, hand to hand. Second rope, top rope. Hurricane, beautifully executed. Penta Cero Miedo has to try to find some sort of safety on the outside. Skayde Jr. flips Triton upside down. But Skayde Jr. is on a roll, and he's had great success as of late against the technical warriors, including Eros and Triton as of late. Slingshot from the outside to the inside. Nice head scissors takeover. Triton rolls under the bottom rope to the outside. Eros from the second rope. Nice slingshot arm drag takedown to Skayde Jr. Skayde Jr. has been trained by Skayde, the professor of Lucha Libre, a technical sensation, a wizard in that ring. Gringo Loco back in action, and he looks better than ever. Beautiful leg lariat right across the head and neck jawline. Aero Boy's legal. Check this matchup out. Gringo Loco against Aero Boy. Leapfrog, but Aero Boy now avoids the contact. Backward roll. Flying attack over the top as both men are avoiding each other's high-risk moves. Aero Boy tries to elevate over the top. A strike using the bottom of the right boot. Gringo Loco misses in the corner. As Aero Boy tries to fly off the top. A grazing cross-body block. Misses with the clothesline one time. Another time. And running boot. Made contact with Gringo Loco's head, and he's down on the outside. Aero Boy on the run! Oh, but he got intercepted there by Skayde Jr. and Penta at the same time. Oh my! The left ankle got kicked out from underneath. Triton, and we've got action on the floor, and Penta sends Eros into the post, and Aero Boy eats the post as well, courtesy of Skayde Jr. Triton on that ring apron. A very solid support. Skayde Jr. wants to rip the mask off the man's head. Aero Boy and his ankle kicked out from underneath him. Penta has the garbage can. Oh my! That bounced and ricocheted off of his shoulder onto the ground. Garbage can to the head of Aero Boy. We had a feeling this could be a hardcore match at any moment. Oh my. Oh dear. Down he goes. Right on the outside. Got action all over town. Triton in trouble. Skayde Jr. on the far side. The action spilled all over town. And again, Triton eats the post. And Eros paired off with Penta on the far side. Penta in the ring with Eros. Gringo Loco and Skayde Jr. working over Aero Boy and Triton on the outside. This is the main event of Guerreros Internacionales de Lucha Libre Mexicano. 6-man tag team action. Sunday afternoon, June the 4th, 2017. In front of a loud Morarula crowd. Forget Eros. He got chopped down by Penta very quickly. And again, he had his leg kicked out from underneath. This could be bad news for Eros. Oh no! He drop-kicked him straight down onto the floor. The north-south fall could have caused the concussive-like effect, and Eros might never be able to recover after that. Now it's 3-on-2. And Gringo Loco and Skayde Jr. have Aero Boy in their grasp, and he might be a lost cause now. Up in the air. Double team spine buster. Penta says he's going to take a flight. Oh my! Direct drop kick between the legs, Aero Boy. Now it's Triton all alone against these three devastating Rudos. Tilt-a-whirl, backbreaker, Loco's on the top. There's the leg drop. He decapitated Triton, and he kicked out. It's not over yet. instilling fear and conflict into that young man's soul, maybe forever. Penta El Cerro Miedo staring a hole through Aero Boy, and he's going to regret that he ever took this challenge because he is outnumbered and he can't handle all of these attacks from every direction. On the run, he goes, and he putted him right in the head. There's no way he's going to get up after that. This superstar trio has no equal. They are decimating the daylights out of Aero Boy, Triton, and Eros in this six-man tag team match. And a hush over this crowd as they realize it's a one-sided affair right now. Aero Boy beats Triton, but Aero Boy lost Triton in the corner. Aero Boy protects Eros as well. Super kick. And scissors by Eros to Penta El Cerro Miedo. Triton with a flying Hurricane Rana takes him down. We're going to see everyone fly. Oh my! All six bodies take a fall on the floor. Chest. Super kick by Triton. Oh my! Run into several chairs in the front row. Oh my! Garbage can to the head of Penta El Cerro Miedo. Again! This time Triton makes the connection. Action all over town. The match in the ring now is focused on Gringo Loco and Triton. Eros and Triton with a garbage can. And the fans want to see a winner in this one. And AJ Romo has to allow the rules to be bent just a little bit because of the physicality that took place earlier and the multiple man triple teams that it transpired. The Guerreros are trying to recover. Skayde Jr. now is in a precarious situation. Drop toe head first into the garbage can. The Guerreros are all hiding and cowering in the corner. Well, the Guerrero fans are reminding Penta El Cerro Miedo, no fear. Look at this. What a counter by Loco into that side Uranagi suplex slam with a twist. Loco climbing. Triton pushes the legs out from underneath. Gringo Loco as he got straddled on the top rope in support. Jumping enziguri kick. Triton gonna take a chance. Second rope, top rope. He's gonna fly. Good Hurricane. This could be it. Oh, Skayde Jr. broke up the count. The match is still going down. Which team will score the advantage now? Up on that top rope in support. Triton joins Skayde Jr. right here. Oh my! Spinning sit-out superplex. That could be it. And Eros breaks it up. Non-stop action since the bell sounded. Big pickup, spine buster, going for the submission hold. Now Penta El Cerro Miedo trying to break it up. Oh my goodness, what an echoing shot with that garbage can to the back of Eros. I think he's had enough. Springboard, he caught him. F. Nelson, the pickup. He dumped him on his head. Pump handle, takedown, but Aero Boy broke it up. Would have thought that this match would still be ongoing after all the abuse that these these men have taken. Nice step up enziguri to the back of Penta Cero Miedo. Oh yeah! Long forward by Aero Boy to Penta. And a double team breakup of that pitting attempt by Skayde Jr. and Gringo Loco. Double cross body block by Eros to Gringo Loco and Skayde Jr. Ducks underneath. Triton elevates Eros. Hurricane Rana sends Skayde Jr. to the floor. Almost trips on the garbage can. Springboard arm drag. Sends Gringo Loco to the outside. Eros on the run. He's going for it all. Oh my! He faulted himself on a Skayde Jr. on the outside. Triton! He's gonna fly next! Second rope, top rope, Asai moonsault on a 3-man on the floor! Aero Boy, cross body block, but Penta Cero Miedo forced him upwards. Don't hit that official. That's not a smart move. Oh, he caught him. Wait a minute! He rolled him up! Oh, he got pulled out of the ring. The official got pulled out of the ring by Skayde Jr. That was a surefire victory by Aero Boy to Penta Cero Miedo. Oh my, roundhouse kick. He might have broken his leg with that single shot. And this time it's Eros. Who won?
Señores, ellos son los rudos, los rudos. Skayde Jr. Gringo Loco y Penta Cero Miedo. Ganador en esta lucha.
He's been unmasked. Aero Boy's mask is off, and Skayde Jr. is eating it alive. And look at this, abuse after the match, pounding the man's head and neck. What an awe-inspiring main event. Penta Cero Miedo. Skayde Jr. and Gringo Loco score the victory nevertheless. What are they going to do to the official? He didn't do anything to you. It's going to get from bad to worse for AJ Romo at this rate. Oh, he got crowd in the back with that garbage can.
Mira, gente mugrosa de Aurora. Chancludos que ni dinero tienen para venir a la lucha. Aero Boy, yo no sé cuántas veces más tengo que demostrarte que el que manda en Chicago, en Aurora y en todos sus alrededores soy yo. Y sigo siendo yo, ¿sí o no, gente? Quiero que hagas un reto, pero que valga la pena, porque vamos a regresar. Toma tu mugrosa máscara. Toda la gente vio que yo le iba a ganar a Pentagón. Pero por tu culpa, cabrón, por metiche, perdí con foul. Ok, esto es de hombres, no me voy a quejar. Estoy acostumbrado a eso y a más. Tú dices ser lo mejor de Chicago. Ok, hoy tuviste al Gringo y a Penta, pero ¿qué te parece? Tú y yo, solos, mano a mano, en lucha callejera, cabrón.
Ladder match. Can we see that down the road? Aero Boy and Skayde Jr. for the Elmex title.
Nunca le he huido a los retos. Habla bien, cabrón. Nunca le he huido a los retos. Ok, y para eso estoy aquí. Y sé que estoy preparado para eso y para más. ¿Sabes qué? Te acepto tu reto. Pero que estos chancludos vengan y que se llene este lugar. Porque para una lucha así debe valer la pena, cabrón. Ok, tienes razón. Yo no soy de esos luchadores, ni me gusta decirte, te reto ahora mismo máscara contra máscara, o la próxima. No. Yo quiero fecha y yo voy a estar aquí. Si la gente lo quiere, tú lo quieres, yo lo quiero.
aquí voy a estar. Dejémonos de, para la próxima, ahorita mismo, máscara contra máscara. Yo no voy a engañar a la gente. Yo voy a venir a partirme la madre el día que quieran ellos, el día que me diga el promotor, cabrón.
Pues que suba el promotor y que diga la fecha y te acepto el reto. No
Aquí voy a estar.
Que diga el promotor la fecha y te acepto.
Ok, señores, ¿qué les parece para el próximo 25? Dice el promotor del próximo 25, si Aero Boy acepta próximo 25, aquí en Aurora. ¿Qué dice?
Aquí, yo acepto el reto. ¿Tú lo aceptas?
Mira, esta es mi mano, soy un caballero y aquí voy a estar.
Así que ya lo saben, señores.
Gente, aquí en Aurora, mano a mano, Skayde contra Aero Boy.
Así que ya lo saben, señores, invitados próximo 25, aquí en Aurora, la Sierra De Aurora. Por ahí tenemos algunos productos de Pentagón y también algunos productos de Aero Boy. Gracias, señores, por ahí acérquense para tomarse la foto también, como no. Ahí tenemos los productos oficiales de ellos.
Fans are surrounding Penta Cero Miedo, successful with his teammate Skayde Jr. The Gringo Loco in their victory against Aero Boy, Eros, and Triton in the main event. A very memorable afternoon, a great day of action. Steve Kenton on Facebook, Articulator SK on Twitter and Instagram, youtube.com/Articulator SK, Articulator Steve Kenton at yahoo.com. Bringing the emotional hook back to pro wrestling, one match at a time. What a great event this was. Guerreros, Internacionales, de Lucha Libre, right here at Sierra De Aurora. A great afternoon, an amazing day of action as hundreds of fans.
Ya lo saben, señores, por aquí tenemos a Penta con sus productos oficiales. Acérquense. Trae las playeras.
Everyone here on the Articulator Steve Kenton. Thanks for joining us. I'm Esteban. Guerreros Internacionales de Lucha Libre, another successful live event. Right here, Lucha Libre Mexicano. Have a great afternoon, a great evening, great rest of your weekend. Thanks for joining us here for this live event.